The Phoenix and the Eternal Flame. In a distant land, beyond mountains that touched the heavens and seas that sparkled like diamonds, there lay a forgotten desert. This vast expanse of golden sand was a realm of mystery and wonder. At its heart stood the Eternal Flame, a mystical fire that burned brightly against the night, neither fading nor spreading, glowing with a soft, warm radiance. Legends whispered that it was a flame of rebirth, a source of wisdom for those brave enough to seek it. But reaching the Eternal Flame was no simple task. The desert was a test in itself, its shifting sands, blistering winds, and illusions of oasis challenged even the most determined. For centuries, many had ventured into the desert, hoping to gain the wisdom of the flame, yet few ever returned. One day, a young scholar named Arin decided to undertake the journey. Arin was no ordinary seeker. He was a lover of stories, a writer who dreamed of understanding life in its truest form. But doubt gnawed at his heart. His words felt hollow, lacking the depth he longed to give them. He believed that if he could reach the Eternal Flame, he might uncover the inspiration and meaning he sought. "Why risk your life for a legend?" his friends questioned. "Stay here, where it is safe." But Arin replied, "If stories are to inspire, they must be born of truth. I must know what lies beyond fear and doubt." With those words, Arin set off into the desert. The trials of the desert. The journey was merciless. Days in the scorching sun blurred into nights under a canopy of unfeeling stars. Arin faced endless dunes, each seeming higher than the last. He encountered mirages of shimmering lakes and cool palm groves, but each vanished when he drew near. Thirst clawed at his throat, hunger dulled his senses, and loneliness echoed louder with every step. On the third night, as Arin collapsed under the weight of exhaustion, a shadow emerged, a phoenix with feathers of fire and eyes that glowed like embers. It perched on a nearby rock, its warmth dispelling the desert's chill. "Why do you seek the Eternal Flame?" the phoenix asked, its voice deep and resonant, like the crackle of burning wood. Arin mustered his strength. "I wish to understand life, to write words that can ignite hope in others. I've searched everywhere for meaning, yet it eludes me. They say the flame holds wisdom that can transform a life." The phoenix nodded. "The wisdom you seek is not found in the flame, but in the trials you endure to reach it. Do you have the courage to face what lies ahead?" "I will try," Arin whispered. Lessons of the Phoenix. From that moment, the Phoenix became Arin's guide. Each step forward brought a lesson, disguised as hardship. When a storm of sand arose, blinding him and threatening to bury him alive, the Phoenix reminded him, "Patience, Arin. Sometimes, the only way through is to wait and let the storm pass." When hunger gnawed at him, and he considered giving up, the Phoenix spoke again. "Resourcefulness, Arin. What you seek to sustain you is often hidden in plain sight." Following its guidance, Arin discovered fruits hidden beneath shrubs and water buried under stones. When doubt crept into his heart, the Phoenix flew ahead, leaving glowing footprints in the sand. "Faith, Arin. Though the path may seem endless, trust that you are closer than you believe." The Eternal Flame. At last, after what felt like an eternity, Arin stood before the Eternal Flame. Its light was mesmerizing, shifting between gold and blue, pulsing with a life of its own. As he stepped closer, the Phoenix landed beside him. "You have endured much," it said. "Now listen closely." Arin knelt by the flame. At first, he heard nothing, but then, in the quiet of his mind, he began to hear whispers, not from the flame, but from within himself. Memories of his journey unfolded, each hardship now illuminated with meaning. He realized the lessons he had learned were the wisdom he had sought: patience in chaos, resourcefulness in scarcity, faith in uncertainty, and courage in the face of fear. The flame was a mirror, reflecting the truths he had discovered through his struggles. Arin turned to the Phoenix. "I understand now. The Eternal Flame did not give me wisdom. It showed me that I had it all along." The Phoenix smiled, its feathers glowing brighter. "The answers we seek are often within us. The journey is not to find them, but to uncover them. The return. Arin returned home, his heart and mind transformed. His stories were no longer just words. They carried the weight of truth and the warmth of experience. He wrote of deserts and flames, of trials and triumphs, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. And though Arin's name faded with time, the stories he left behind lived on, a testament to the wisdom of the eternal flame and the courage of a seeker willing to brave the unknown. Moral of the story: true wisdom lies within us, waiting to be uncovered through the trials of life. The journey itself is the greatest teacher, shaping us into who we are meant to be.